Good morning, students. Okay, in 6th class we are going to discuss about second session in the lesson Our Food. Okay, now in this class I would like to explain first of all name of some plants. Okay, in that plant what are the parts we should eat, what are the parts we use it to eat, those parts I mentioned here. So fenugreek means menthulu. Fenugreek means menthulu. Fenugreek, in fenugreek plant which part of plant we taken to use in the preparation of food items are seeds, are called as seeds. Okay, seeds. Okay, seeds and leaves also used in the preparation of food items. Fenugreek seeds and fenugreek leaves also used as ingredients in the preparation of several food items. Next one, mustard. What is meant by mustard here? Avalu. Okay, avalu. Mustard means avalu. So mustards are nothing but the seeds. Small, very black colored seeds present in our house. Okay, these are also used as a popping. Okay, popping elements in making of pappu or upma, anyone. Okay, these are the mustard seeds. Next, sugarcane. In case of sugarcane, stem is used as eating purpose. Okay, if you want to eat the sugarcane, that is nothing but the stem of the plant. Okay, I explained that what is stem, what is root, what is leaf in your lesson, plants and its parts. So stem is very easy to you. Okay, then carrot is coming from root. Carrot is coming from root. Carrot is nothing but a underground food storing root. Okay, so that root is taken and cleaned and marketing in the society. So if you want to eat the carrot curry, then what is the element to eat is root of that plant. Okay, next thing, onion is nothing but underground stem. Okay, usually the stem present above the surface of the soil, but onion is the underground stem. Underground means below to the soil. So if the stem present on above the soil and it also reach the underground also, in that area it can store the food material. Okay, and bulged food store material. Onion is nothing but a stem. This stem present above the soil, is it correct? No, not at all. This onion is the stem, but it is present below the soil. Then cabbage is a flower. Okay, someone called cabbage as the leaves also. Okay, then asafoetida or inguva. So many people likes inguva to make pulihara or some other curries. Okay, this inguva scientifically named as asafoetida. So this asafoetida coming from which region of the plant? That is resin. Resin is Resin is the part of the resin, nothing but gum-like structure secreted from the plant body. Gum-like structure secreted from the plant body. It is called as asafoetida. It is called as asafoetida. Is it clear, students? Then I am going to discuss about next topic, how people develop food habits, and then process involved in making food and process involved in different types of food items. How people get food habits, how people get their food habits. Okay, so the people living in a common place, can share common food habits, okay. That means the people living in the AP daily they eat the same material, that is rice. Am I correct? Rice is the common food item shared by the people living in the common place. Okay. So if the place is different, that means we are going to north region, they can eat parota, or chapati as their diet. Okay, in which regions? North states of India, they are following the diet with the parota and the chapati. Okay, why? Because they can release heat energy more. So at the regions of Himalayas or Simla, Jammu and Kashmir, cold areas, those are cold areas. So to stay in heat condition, they follow the diet as like this. So in this situation, we can conclude that food habits will also change from one region to other region. But the people present in a common place sharing common food habits. But the climatic changes of our AP is very comfortable to grow rice plants or rice crops. So the climatic changes are favorable to grow the rice crops. So in our AP or southern region, south states, all of the people doing rice crops, like that. This is about how people get food habits. Then after, what are the processes involved in making food? Processes involved in making food components, making food items. So what are the processes, methods of food preparation, okay, and there through which this method, which type of food item will prepare here, will prepare here. So one by one we will discuss here. Okay, first of all boiling, okay, through boiling which type of food items follow to cook via boiling are, examples are potatoes and eggs. Okay, boiling nothing but take the raw pieces of those and keep there in the water having a container. Okay, then keep this container on the gas flame. Now due to the flame heating, the water present in the container is boiled with a bubbles. So due to the boiling of the water, these items also boil. So this phenomenon is named as boiling. Second one, steaming. Examples are idlis. Okay, in daily life we taking idli as the tiffin. Most common people taking idli as the tiffin. So idli is coming from via steaming process. That means making the dough of the dough, and take the dough in the idli pan and keep the small amount of water is enough in the case of steaming, but in case of boiling more amount of water is need, but in case of steam small amount of water is enough. So due to the heating up of water, small amount of water, and this water will evaporate as the water vapor. That means liquid form of water will convert into gaseous state. In that state, the dough of idli will convert into solid form. Now this solid form of idlis can eaten by all other human beings. Third one, fermentation. Okay, fermentation is a process by which jalebi was prepared. Through fermentation process, jalebi was prepared. What is fermentation here, students? Fermentation means by adding some microorganisms over a night, okay, the dough of the any item is increased. In this case, fermentation, microorganisms is necessary. Okay, microorganism. So for making jalebi here, what is the microorganism added here is yeast. Yeast is a type of microorganism added to the dough of the jalebi to make the jalebi. This is fermentation. Okay, another process through fermentation, another item is curd. Curd also prepared through fermentation. Fourth one, roasting. Okay, roasting. Example for roasting is chicken. Roasting nothing but without oil we we can take that chicken piece and keep it on the flame, and that due to the heating process with the flame, the chicken is cooked. The chicken is cooked and it is able to eat. Okay, it is enough to eat. So in that type of process, roasting is present. Next thing, deep frying. Deep frying. Okay, deep frying example is fish. Deep frying example is fish. If you want to eat the fish fry, okay, what you do, that is deep frying, by taking large amount of oil and the pieces of fish is merged. Okay, it is merged in the oil. Then this, due to the flame of the oil, this fish piece is also fried. Then shallow frying. Shallow frying means small amount of oil is enough to fry the item. What is the example here? It is potato chips. Okay, next thing, seventh one, it is chopping and mixing. Chopping and mixing. Chopping or mixing means, or cutting or mixing is also same. Cutting or mixing is also same, but in your textbook both are mentioned separately. That's why I am representing here. Chopping is also a cutting. So I mentioned here commonly. Example for chopping and mixing is coconut chutney. Okay, cutting and mixing example is lemon pickle. Okay, these are the methods of food preparations, and from which type of food items are prepared here. Okay, again I am explaining you. Okay, methods of food preparation. One is boiling. Okay, just listen the term boiling, through which potatoes and eggs are cooked. Okay, next one is steaming. Okay, steaming is used to prepare the idlis. Next, fermentation. Fermentation is used to prepare the jalebi and the curd preparation. Okay, in this fermentation, microorganism is compulsory. Okay, then roasting. Roasting means without using any oil, you just fry the chicken piece on the flame directly. So this type of roasting includes through chicken. Then deep frying. In deep frying, much amount of oil is required. Okay, in this oil, the fish pieces are merged. In that oil. Then after, frying process is over. Then shallow frying means somewhat less amount of oil is required. So shallow frying process, potato chips will prepare. Next, chopping and mixing or cutting or mixing. Okay, in this process, coconut chutney and lemon pickles were prepared. That means cutting. First of all, the coconut or lemon is made to cut into the pieces, small pieces. Then after, if the lemon is cutted, then by adding chili powder, salt and the oil, it makes as a pickle. Okay, coconut small pieces are required, so it is mixed. Okay, it is allowed to mix in the mixie to form a chutney. These are the items. Then we want to discuss about next topic. tasty food, tasty food. Okay, tasty food means tasty food mainly depends on the types of ingredients we have utilized. Okay, the taste depends upon the how many types of ingredients are utilized here. Okay, which ingredient capable to add more taste to that food item is required. You should know about which ingredient is required for which type of food item. For example, you want to make a sweet. You want to make a sweet payasam, like payasam. Now you have to add a more amount of salt in that payasam. No, not at all. Am I correct? So to make the payasam, sugar is enough to make the payasam, not the salt. So ingredients are differ from one food item to other food item. So all ingredients are not necessary for preparing all types of food items. So you just know about the which ingredient is necessary to prepare which type of food item. Which ingredient is necessary to prepare the which type of food item. Okay, so in that case only, depends upon the ingredients only, the food has the tasty. The food has the taste. Okay, now here I am explaining about tomato curry preparation. Tomato curry preparation. Tomato curry preparation. Okay, in the tomato curry preparation, what are the ingredients required? What are the ingredients required? Those are tomato pieces. Okay, chilli pieces, green chilli pieces, onion pieces. Okay, little bit of salt, turmeric powder and red chilli powder and red chilli powder. Okay, these are the ingredients. Okay, main ingredients. Okay, in this case some amounts of pulps like avalu, mustard seeds and then curry leaves also important. These are the main ingredients to prepare the tomato curry. Now what is the process? To prepare the tomato curry here? To prepare the tomato curry here is, first of all, first step you have to take a vessel and clean that vessel with the water. Then in that vessel you have to add 2 or 3 spoons of oil. Now turn on the flame of gas and keep it on the gas. Okay, then you have to add first of all onion pieces You have to add first of all onion pieces and green chilli pieces. Green chilli pieces. Green chilli pieces. Okay, leave it for 2 minutes. Leave it for 2 minutes. After frying of onion pieces and chilli pieces, after frying of these pieces, you have to add okay, add some curry leaves and mustard seeds here. Okay, now after frying of these curry leaves and mustard seeds, onion pieces and green chilli pieces, now add tomato pieces into the vessel. Now then after frying of tomato pieces also, you have to add required amount of salt, turmeric powder, required amount of salt, turmeric powder and red chilli powder. Now all the ingredients are mixed. All the ingredients are allowed to mix and close the lid of the vessel for 5 to 10 minutes. And the flame must be, in this case the flame must be in slow flame must be maintained here. Now after 5 to 10 minutes, your favorite tomato curry is prepared. Okay, it is ready to eat. Okay, in this case tomato curry preparation, take a vessel and add 2 to 3 spoons of oil. Then it is keep on a flame of the gas. Now first of all you have to add onion pieces and green chilli pieces. Then after you have to add curry leaves and mustard seeds. After frying of these items, you just add the tomato pieces and required amount of salt, required amount of turmeric powder and required amount of chilli powder. Then mix all the ingredients. Now what will you do? Then close the lid of the vessel. Now this is leave on the slow flame for 5 to 10 minutes. Then after tomato curry preparation is over, it is ready to eat. Students, keep watching. Thank you.